Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, it is very exciting. I've got so much exciting news. I don't think I can get it all in one Ramblings. You may end up having to watch Tuesday Night Live on Ridge Life to get all the exciting news. I don't know if you can handle it all in one video. Yeah, we got tons of exciting news. That's right, Elvis. It's good stuff. Just like this work-life coffee. Woo, gets me going. I needed it yesterday, guys. Woo. Work my booty off. It has just been so hot. I think it's 97 degrees with like 110 heat index. It's just crazy hot. But I had to get it done. Had to get it done. Moving in to the shed to house. All the solar equipment, tools and all, because that's where the magic's happening, right up there on the Ridge property, not down here anymore at the Ridge crib site. This is just sleeping and relaxing around the fire pit with the gin and the hot tub. But eventually, all this is moving up there as well. I mean, I am talking to David yesterday. That's right, Elvis. I may have to end up moving you up to the Ridge crib, or up to the Ridge also. Probably keep Elvis and the rabbits down here for now because they've been more well protected with all the dogs down here at Grandma Carol's. The coyote and the fox and the raccoons up there on the Ridge. I really need to get my barn and the proper chicken coop and run and rabbitry, all that set up to move them. So, and Grandma Carol loves taking care of them every day too. So they're kind of her pets now, right? But so much exciting news. First and foremost, I'm going to be a grandpa, a pawpaw again. You guys know my daughter Alyssa is she's pretty far along. I just got a text saying she's already starting to be dilated. I know, Elvis, gonna be a pawpaw again. It's gonna be so awesome. A little boy this time. So we're looking probably in the next couple weeks. She's not due until September 21st. It's her second kid, but we're guessing that she's going to be going in the first couple weeks of September, which is, just next week, right around the corner. I'm excited too, Elvis. I really am. This work-life coffee gets me excited too, guys. If you haven't tried your work-life coffee, Honduran, American brewed, packaged, and night shift, keeps you going. Work life coffee, hashtag work life, woohoo. Not paid by them, but I sure like their coffee. They send me this coffee and I drink it and it's good stuff. Kind of really goes with Ridge Life, right? Work life, Ridge Life, because I'm getting it, okay? I appreciate y'all for helping me get it too. I know David may say I'm not getting it, and I say David may not be getting it, but guys, we're both getting it, okay? It is a busy life, building a new life for yourself. David's been doing it for a couple years. I'm just now starting. Lots of exciting things going on. So also my daughter just told me she got accepted into a master's program. She just got her bachelor's degree. She actually is graduating, doing the walk this December. She actually had already graduated. Congratulations, Alyssa. But she's got accepted into a master's program. She's in education. She's got an associate's in business, bachelor's in education, going to get into a master's program. And she with a 6-year-old daughter and a new baby on the way. She's a homeowner. Very, very proud of you, Alyssa. Keep it up. Just super, super proud of you. So can't wait for the new baby to arrive. Woo, so much good news. So much good news. More good news. I was talking to Titan Attachments. You guys know the claw, the grabber on the front of Old Blue? That's a Titan attachment. Made in the USA. Now, not all their stuff's made in the USA, but a lot of their heavy steel equipment pieces are made in the USA. That's very, very good. Their headquarters is actually right here in West Tennessee, Germantown, Tennessee. I've been talking to Barrett, and we are looking at them coming to the Ridge. Titan Attachments coming to the Ridge to film and interview me. with all the stuff I've done with Old Blue and the grabber, looking at getting a Titan attachment, 60 horsepower post hole digger, and guys, finally a pallet fork attachment for Old Blue. You know, I've been using that bucket Chinese attachment fork, you know, that goes on the front of your bucket, and it just does not. It makes Old Blue look bad. It really does. She lets me down only because I let her down, not giving her a quality attachment. You know, that's my fault. Old Blue, I'm sorry, girl. You don't deserve how I've been treating you. That's right. Just like Uber don't deserve how David treats her, destroying her bucket and ripping hydraulic hoses and lines off, busting the headlight out. DD5 did that one. But he works it. That's right. He works Uber to death, to death a couple times. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they're gonna come out here. Looks like maybe next week, and trying to work out the time and everything. They're gonna film some promos for their what do you call it? Black Friday sales. Titan attachments, and I'm already an affiliate. In the bottom, in the description of my videos on RidgeLife, I don't remember if in Ramblings I got it down there. It may be down there, but Titan attachments I'm an affiliate with. So if you want to get you a pterodactyl grabber or a post hole digger or a pallet fork attachment or just all kinds of tractor fork skid steer attachments, just farming and construction attachments, go check out Titan attachments. Again, I'm not paid yet. Hopefully one day I'll be a paid sponsor, but hopefully I'll be getting a couple more attachments to use out here on the ridge as well. So they're gonna come out here, spend a couple hours going around the ridge, interviewing me, saying what I've done, what I plan on doing, and all those fun things we do here on the ridge. They're really excited about it, and just kind of giving that real world scenario for how their products are used. And I'm gonna show them, the sweet gums I took down with the grabber, and the big pile of trees I've moved around with the grabber, and trenches and just so many fun things I've done, and more to come with them. So hopefully you'll be seeing a lot from that. Last night, after I got a lot of my work done while David was live, I actually sat out on the driveway, Grandma Carol's driveway, pulled my motorcycle out, and finally got around to putting Jin's pegs on, the foot pegs. I gave her some flatter ones. They're not boards, but they're flatter than the round ones she had. I moved the round ones she had, and I installed some highway pegs on my Harley Davidson. So that way, when you're cruising down the road, potato, and I got my feet on the boards, I can put them feet up on them highway pegs and cruise like the big boys do. Ooh, potato. But they look really nice. So you'll be seeing those when we go on our motorcycle trip to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, to Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, coming up here in just a few weeks. That's not too far away. That's good stuff. Really is good stuff. I talked to my foundation guy. Again, I can't hold my excitement back, guys. You probably see I'm trying to reserve myself, okay? I talked to my foundation guy, and I got my quote for the foundation. It's a 40 by 40, 2 foot, 12-inch footers, 10 interior piers, 5 piers for the front porch, and a 16 by 12 slab with footer for the back porch. Termite letter, engineering letter. Yeah, I'm in a permitted county. Got to do all that. Anchors, concrete anchors, all that. Got my quote, and he may be able to start doing my foundation the week of Labor Day. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? I do got to get a porta potty up there for him and his guys, because there's no facilities up there. I do have the water, luckily, and I got a generator. So that's exciting news. Now, I like transparency, guys. You know, from everything I've done, I've been transparent. Keeping it real, as David would say. That's David saying. I like to be transparent. So, how much do you think the foundation I just said, 40 by 40, 12 inch, 2 foot, 10 piers front, 5 piers for the front porch, 12 by 16 poured slab with footer, engineered letter, contract or engineered, yeah, all that, termite letter. How much do you think all that would cost? I believe Grandma Carol's foundation, which is very similar with split face blocks, her footprint's a little bit smaller. She's got a 2-story, so it's about the same square feet, but her footprint was a little bit smaller. Hers, I believe, was $15,000. Okay, how much do you think mine is? I'm just curious. Leave a comment down below, and I will let you know probably tonight on the live. Okay, but I'm curious. Let me know, guess down below what you think the cost of the footer is going to, or the foundation is going to be. Again, I'm 100% transparent. I tell you what things cost, what you got, the pros, the cons, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, I try to tell you all that stuff because it's real life, guys. This is not a TV show. This is the real life stuff. Okay, real life stuff. About overdid it yesterday. I moved almost 2,000 pounds of solar equipment into the shed, into the power shed. 6 batteries, and I looked up, the batteries are 100 pounds a piece. So it's 600 pounds just in batteries. The server rack, the 3 inverters, all-in-one inverters, tons of copper cable and all, you know, and breakers and bus bars and all that. Got all that moved up there to its little, you know, corner of the power shed. Now, I'm not gonna bring the motorcycles and stuff up there. I am gonna get the toolboxes and the saws and stuff like that up there because I got to use that for construction. But I got to leave room in the power shed to build the power shed interior, right? So I can't put the motorcycles up there just yet. So I got to frame out the wall, right? Build the ceiling of the power shed portion of it. I'm going to insulate the roof, insulate the walls, you know, for the power shed section. I'll have storage on top of the power shed. It's going to work great. I got everything locked up there now. You know, that was one of the things I wanted to. Before I had the solar equipment under the canopy here in Grandma Carol's yard, and people could have just come up and taken that solar equipment, and I'd have been you know. So it's locked up now, locked up with cameras, multiple cameras, monitoring the various points you could approach it. Let's put it that way. Some of them got cameras looking at cameras. Okay, you got to be stealthy like that. You know, someone comes up and wants to steal something, and they see your camera and they take the card out of the camera. I got a camera looking at that camera. I may have a camera looking at that camera looking at that camera. I got lots of cameras out there. You guys know how many cameras I got if you watch my RidgeLife video the other day. But so that's done. You saw the video yesterday of the sono tubes, and I'm almost certain they package those to save in shipping. You know, where the center one's almost 12 inches in interior diameter. The inside one, the very inside one's smaller, and the outside one's bigger. But again, it's an inch difference. But someone had said, if you look at the inch difference, because the one's smaller and the other one's bigger, if you calculate your concrete usage for 12, you're probably gonna be right on. That actually makes sense. So really smart people commented in yesterday's video, and I thank you all for your comments, because I'm new to this. I don't know these things. So that was very, very interesting and enlightening how that whole concrete form tube things work. Again, when I saw it, it blew me away. Now, some people said they would have actually taken all 3 to the counter and paid for 1 instead of paid for 3. I did not do that. I scanned it 3 times. Because, by the way, some people said, well, were they assortment of 3 different sizes? No. Each one said 12 inch. I slid it out, showed Jen. Each one said 12 inch, had the same part number on it, product code and everything. But I paid for 3. Just let you know, paid for 3. And I love those cobalt tools I got. But I will say, I'm kind of upset. Last night, when I was putting my highway pegs and everything on my Harley, I got a cobalt torque wrench. And halfway through working on the bike, the torque wrench broke. I was torquing things down to 60 foot-pounds and 19 foot-pounds, and I was switching back and forth. And I went to the 60 foot-pound, and then I went, and it never clicked. And I was like, I'm going way too tight on this. So then I dialed it down to 19, and I put it on the 60, the one that I know, and it never clicked. I was like, so I over-tightened these last couple bolts. So I went back to the other side where it was clicking just fine at 19 foot-pounds and 60 foot-pounds, would not click. Even if you took it to loosen, it would not click in the loosen direction either. So I got to get me a new torque wrench. When you're working on a motorcycle, a lot of motorcycle parts are aluminum. Even somebody thinks they got a fast car, I'll race them. Get my Ducati out, and I'll definitely blow your doors off, Pip. Woohoo! But a lot of the framework on motorcycles is aluminum, so the threads are aluminum. And if you over torque, especially with like a stainless steel bolt, ooh, it just destroy it. You'll be having to get a helicoil and repair the threads, and you don't want to do that, because I learned my lesson the first time working on a Ducati, not the one I have now. The pan, I tightened the pan bolt too much, and that was an aluminum pan, not steel, and I stripped the threads out on the oil pan. Ooh, that was not fun. Had to take it all the way to Nashville to Ducati, have it fixed. That was don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my goodness, the trees are changing color just like that. I think they're drought induced, because it is still a little early. It's September, or it's August still, but the sweet gums are all turning gold and yellow, and a lot of the elms and poplars, they're already starting to turn. The oaks have not. The oaks are still kind of good, but there's definitely lots and lots of trees, I believe, that are drought stressed. It's not really the time, so they end up drying up and not having a real beautiful fall, because the drought stress of the trees. The leaves are just falling everywhere. I don't know if you can see it behind me. The leaves are just falling everywhere. I got a light breeze right now. And the butterflies, first we had tons and tons of horseflies. Horseflies everywhere. Now we're seeing tons and tons of butterflies. And I'll take a butterfly over a horsefly any day. I'll tell you that right now. Right now. So I've got to bush hog the field again, take Old Blue up to New Holland, and see about going and getting that backhoe attachment. But I got to make sure I got my tractor here whenever Titan Attachments comes too. So I may have to wait till after my interview with Titan Attachments before I take Old Blue up to get the backhoe put on. But I need the backhoe to start digging my trenches for my electrical wires over there at the solar carport to shed. I got to get the trenches in so I can start getting the electrical wires ran over and conduit and all that. Oh, I'm thinking about getting I might go ahead and order now my mini split, my EG4 mini split from Signature Solar. That's right, Signature Solar sells mini splits. They've got, I believe, 12 and 24 kBTU mini splits at multiple SEER levels, and some of them are actually solar AC/DC mini splits that you can put DC solar straight into the mini split and bypass all your inverters. That's pretty cool. They take AC and DC. So I don't think I'm going to get one of those. I don't really see the benefit in it right now because I don't have a separate solar arrays. I don't know. If you think I need to get one, let me know why in the comments, because I really don't understand that yet. Why I would want one when my whole property is going to be off grid. So, not really sure. So let's see. Again, I got tons of exciting news. I don't want to spill all the beans at one time. I know it is tons of stuff. The shed is in place. I've got to anchor the shed down before it blows away, especially now that I got all the solar equipment in there. Anthony and Roxanne used 4-foot mobile home anchors. I've been looking for them on Amazon. I really don't see the ones I like. So if you have any mobile home anchors you recommend, let me know the name and the manufacturer, and I'll look them up wherever they're at. You can do that down in the comments if you want, or email me, RidgeLifeMRF@gmail.com. But I need to get the right size anchors for my 12 by 20 shed. I don't think I need I don't even think I need 4 foot. I think maybe a 3 foot would work for me, because it's just a small shed, right? I know they used 4 foot, and they had used a ton of them. Of course, they have that giant, shed house. Of course, they've also got Thunderdome, and Thunderdome's the same size. I think they use the same size anchors, but because they just bought them in bulk, you know what I mean? But as soon as I get done here, I got to help Grandma Carol. She's putting a sunshade up on her back porch, and she has also been working in her shed, right? The dog shed house. It's actually a shed to dog house, right? She's putting the styrofoam insulating separators. She's putting insulation up in there. Grandma Carol's doing all this. I actually just bought her a pneumatic staple gun because she was having a hard time with the staple gun. So I bought a pneumatic staple gun because I'll be using it very soon, putting insulation in my shed. But in the shed, the doghouse, she's been getting all that. Maybe on when she gets a little bit further along, I'll do a rambling and do a walkthrough of her shed, the doghouse, because she's doing a really good. She finished staining and sealing the outside. She gave them a permachink stain to match her log home, but she needed a second coat on it, and then she put sealer on it, just like for the log home, and it looks really good. She did real good. So Grandma Carol's working it. Matter of fact, she's working it good. I mean, she's already ahead of me, right? She's got her shed in. She's already working on the insulation and everything. But I've got a lot going on too with the carport, getting the forms done, getting the shed delivered, getting the foundation going, getting all the solar in here, getting it moved up there. Got to get my finish getting my tools moved up. Goodness gracious, guys. I've got the gate for the front gate to get the security going. I've got the automatic door opener. I'm still waiting for the 24-volt lithium battery. When the 24-volt lithium battery comes in, I'll go ahead and put the new automatic gate, electric gate with key code and key fobs and all that, to keep that closed all the time, to keep them pesky trespassers out, right? You all said do it, Tim. We're doing it. And then eventually, I'm going to be, I told you this already, but I'll be moving that gate back just this side of the power line easement right there at the front entryway. That way there's no utility issues with those guys, right? Because they have to have access to that front. And again, the only easement I've got on our entire 30.5 acres is that right there at the entry gate. It's just a little sliver right there. That way I'm going to move my front fence in behind that, and they can have access to that. It also gives me a little buffer, right? A buffer between my space, the highway, and the people, so I like that having that little buffer right there. Me and Jen were riding around the other day after church, and we stopped, and there's a farm near us. It's a beautiful farm, and they had horses, and we parked and we got out and we pet their horses because they were right. And there was we told you that. I think we told you this on another ramble that Jen did. And we got to pet the little colt. Oh, it was so cute. I can't wait to get horses, especially with I have a granddaughter that's 6, and I'll have a grandson coming, and to have horses for them to ride. Oh, that's gonna be so great. So I'll get 2 horses. Adelie can ride on one, and me and Jarrett, the new baby, can ride on one. That's gonna be so fun. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Can't wait. There's more big news, guys. More exciting things. I just don't want to give you too much. Might give you a heart attack. Remember Fred Sanford? Oh, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you. Oh, it's the big one. It's the big one. I'm an idiot. I know it. I know I'm an idiot. Well, guys, it's still morning. You probably won't get to see this till after lunch, but it is getting hot. I got to go help Grandma Carol get that sunshade up, and then finish moving some of the tools and stuff. Get that project done, and then move on to the next project. Getting a live ready tonight too. Oh, goodness gracious! I almost forgot. Almost forgot. The premiere of bringing the shed in. The shed to house delivery video. I'm going to be doing that, are you ready? Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. That's right. Mel and Gary, Simple Life Reclaim, do not go live tomorrow anymore, right? So Wednesday night, 7 p.m. during their normal time, we're going to be doing the shed to house premiere. That way, hopefully Auntie Ann could be there and all that. So 7 p.m. right after 3 Mississippi's live. 3 Mississippi wasn't live last week because Sid's traveling, but I'm thinking they're going to be live tomorrow night. So we'll see. But tomorrow night, Wednesday night at 7 p.m., be there for my premiere. Now, it's not that long, right? I didn't fill it with a bunch of fluff, but it is pretty moving, pretty touching. The music I got with it and the scenes, but it's only about 20 minutes long. So if you come 15 minutes late, you're going to miss almost the entire video. Definitely you can watch it again, though, obviously. But if you want to be there live for the premiere, be there at 7. I'm going to put a little few-minute buffer at the beginning of it to give people a chance to come in. It may be a little long. I do apologize, but we'll chit-chat, okay? I almost forgot to tell you. So tomorrow night, 7 p.m., the premiere of the Shed to Powerhouse Delivery. You're not going to want to miss it. Please, you're not going to want to miss this, okay? Like, share, and subscribe, okay? So, guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling. See you tomorrow night on the premiere, and go RidgeLife.